Hi, so this week I've been talking about obituaries a little bit. I kind of went into this week not really having any exact plan of what I was going to say about obituaries, or I just knew that they're kind of an important part of what we do in terms of kind of gifting our time almost to a family, because we don't really make much revenue off of doing an obituary with a family, but it kind of can be a crucial thing because the name of your business is attached to it. So if a family goes and runs it on their own and it's full of misspellings and bad punctuation, or the times are wrong, but then your name is in there, it comes back on you, and people think that you wrote it at the funeral home and that it was your fault that those mistakes were there. So it does kind of come back on you. So it is something that if we can help the family with that and make sure that the correct information is run and all of the correct punctuation is there and so forth, then it only bodes well for you. I've seen where families run the obituaries and the website's incorrect, or the name of the funeral home is spelled wrong, or the phone number or address, or just all sorts of things are incorrect, and it really creates a bad view of the funeral home because of that. So help a family when you can. I'm also curious as to how you help a family with an obituary. Do you start from scratch with them? Do you gather all the information? Or do you have a form that you have the family fill out, they turn back in, and then you type up kind of a cookie cutter obituary for print? What are you doing at your funeral home? Give me a little feedback on that. Wondering how many people do it, which way. Also wondering, are you gearing families more towards not putting their obituary in print, and kind of gearing them more towards putting it on your website, or just running it on social media and on the web? Because I think that that's kind of where we're going. I don't think it, I know it. I know that's where it's going with the decline in the obituaries in the newspapers. But just wondering if you charge for your website, if you're gearing them more towards spending the money on that rather than spending it on putting it in print. You know, whoops, sorry for that. I've also found that, you know, families will be really cheap, frugal when it comes to man, we need a direct cremation, we don't have much money to spend, but we're going to spend $500 on an obituary because it's really important that we put in print somewhere, even though viewership has declined, but we're going to put in print how much we loved our mother and how much she was loved by everyone. And we're going to list out all our family member names, and we have to list nieces and nephews and everybody because it's just really important. And it's I've never understood where the mentality comes from. I've never understood, you know, why some families just feel like that is so crucial. I feel like that's one part of this business I still am trying to dig into and get more information on, and like use my psychology degree behind, because the mentality and the thought process there I haven't quite figured out, and I kind of love that. That's the best thing about this business, is there's always parts of it we're discovering and trying to figure out. So let me know kind of some feedback on those things, and keep publishing great stuff, guys. I'll talk to you soon.